should take that $5 million offer now that it's got imposed publicly and say, "Oh, you're willing to give me five? How about you give me 7.5, and how about you give me rev share of the league, and then I'll come play for 3 years. I'll sign a 3 year contract. Let me get
Turn
my
it up, Street.
guaranteed, and then give me a portion of whatever that TV deal is that you sign, and maybe I can walk."
What is that? Oh God.
And play in the big three. No, Caitlin Clark should take that $5 million offer now that it's got imposed publicly and say, "Oh, you're willing to give me five? How about you give me 7.5, and how about you give me rev share of the league, and then I'll come play for 3 years. I'll sign a 3 year contract. Let me get my 21 million guaranteed, and then give me a portion of whatever that TV deal is that you sign, and maybe I can walk away making a cool 60, $75 million, and then I'll bring all that marketability back to the WNBA, and then you'll increase the sports rights again for the WNBA because now I've arrived." That's what Caitlin Clark should do. Caitlin
Nah, man, run that again. You
Caitlin Clark
tripping?
should take that
You got to
five
turn
million
it up.
Ice Cube and play in the big three. No, Caitlin Clark should take that $5 million offer now that it's got
I
imposed
don't know why
publicly
it's so
and
low.
say, "Oh, you're willing to give me five? How about you give me 7.5, and how about you give me rev share of the league, and then I'll come play for 3 years. I'll sign a 3 year contract. Let me get my 21 million guaranteed. Give me a portion of whatever that TV deal is that you sign, and maybe I can walk away making a cool 60, $75 million, and then I'll bring all that marketability back to the WNBA, and then you'll increase the sports rights again for the WNBA because now I've arrived. That's what Caitlin Clark should do. Caitlin Clark should.
Street, what's up, man? You in the dark, baby. Listen, man, we here. I'm not sure um if you guys can hear that, but that was Jay Williams speaking with Caitlin Clark and the deal with um Ice Cube. I'm not sure where the street done blacked out on me, man. Maybe that's on my side. I'm not sure. But anyway, we are on Hayes Street, man. We in Dublin, Ireland today, man. We had some pub over here, the Shack Restaurant in Dublin, Ireland. So I'm not sure what's going on, but we're gonna definitely talk about it. Jay Williams um, was saying that Caitlin Clark should not take the 5 million, but should take 7.5 million, sign a 3 year contract, 21 guaranteed. Also, get a part of the TV deal, right? Also get a part of the TV deal, the TV deal through the rev share. Bruh, I have no idea. I have no idea. So Street, I think he done got drunk over there at the shack. In Ireland, they drink a pint. And I think he got drunk, man. So he'll be back here in a second. But anyway, that's gonna be huge, man. That'll be big. We'll definitely find out in that case. Did have a chance to watch the game last night just to give Caitlin Clark her just due. I think she did a great job. She did what she was supposed to do. Angel Reese said that she could score 30. I think she ended up scoring 41. And apparently LSU couldn't do anything with her and the surrounding people. Shout out to their coach from LSU, said that not only that Caitlin Clark is good, but she makes the people around her better. And those people will put up points as well. And that's why LSU, I think, had a big issue. And congratulations to Caitlin Clark and all that's going on with it. But, the issue for the day is Jay Williams talking. I'm not sure if you're ready, Street. Let me get a thumbs up if you're ready.
That's right,
I think you
man.
got to
I
put some
don't know what
Vaseline.
happened, man. Man, whole system went dark, man. As soon as the show started, dog, I was just sitting in the dark, dog.
That boy got that Cricket wireless computer over there, man.
Man, boy, got cyber attack. Boy, as soon as everything, I ain't never seen that happen before. But nah, bro, Jay Will, I don't know if they could hear. Maybe that's why I was so low. You know what I'm saying? Maybe should I play it again, see if they could hear me so low, man. My system was about to do something weird, dog.
Yeah, man. I kind of explained it. I mean, you can play it again and see if it's louder, man. But shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Let's see.
No, Caitlin
It's just
Clark
low.
take that $5 million offer. Now
It shouldn't be though. That's kind of weird.
Oh, How about you give me 7.5, and how about you give me rev share of the league, and then I'll come play for 3 years.
Yeah, that's weird.
Contract. Let me get my 21 million guaranteed, and then
But he's talking real zesty, dog.
That you signed, and maybe I can walk away making a cool 60, 75 million dollars, and then I'll bring all that marketability back to the WNBA. And
but he talking real. It's very interesting to hear him say that, and we're gonna get into it.
Yeah. So like he said, I'll just kind of breaking down what it was. He said, don't take the 5, ask for 7.5 mil, sign a 3-year contract with the big 3, 21 guaranteed, then also get part of that TV deal with CBS and the revenue sharing. And she could probably walk out with 60 to 75 million, as well as after that, then leave and take all of that love to the WNBA. As I put on my thumbnail, he said, what? Matter of fact, I try not to do it on this show, but I got to go and give him some love right here with the man. Show A out of here with that foolishness. First of all, you'll bankrupt the doggone league. They already, in my opinion, I don't know the books, but I don't think they're struggling. I mean, I don't know, man. What's your take on that? I've been talking to him. I'm gonna sit over on my cane.
You say you think they. I don't know, bro. No, but I think it's a bigger conversation here. Interesting that he would say that an athlete should ask for ownership, basically, in a league because she can. Am I missing something here?
No, I mean, you said it right. What's missing is the common sense of the deal.
Okay, I don't care about the common sense. He just opened Pandora's box, Big Hayes. I'm gonna say it again. He's saying an athlete that's really good at what she does, we've seen thousands of them, should go to a league and ask for ownership in the league, ask for more money than they're offering, even though she'll never get offered that in any league, because she can. Now,
but can she? That's the question. Can she? And I don't want to sound like Hater Hayes.
You got a right to ask for whatever you want to ask for, Hayes. Here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't ask, closed mouths don't get fed, right? So we go back to Caleb Williams. When Caleb Williams said, "Oh, it was reported, whoever draft me want ownership in the team," and everybody went apeshit.
Yeah.
Does Tom Brady? Do you think Bobby Kraft would have gave Tom Brady shares in that team if he would ask for it?
First of all, no, because the shield is always going to protect itself. And they have a rule that players cannot have active players cannot have ownership in the league. So the shield protects the teams within itself. Now, the big 3 is not the NFL or the NBA. I understand that. But the big bank is always going to protect its bank through rules, policies, and everything else. And that's how they do it. Second, I hate to say this, if I was an owner, I wouldn't do it. I'd rather give you more money than ownership. Just because, I mean, if you look at a person like Jerry Jones, I was just looking at it for whatever reason. I was looking at this the other day. Jerry Jones bought the Dallas Cowboys for $140 million in the 80s. It's worth $9 billion right now.
Right.
So if you dilute your company by giving out shares and giving out ownership and percentages to the players, and they're not guaranteed to produce. No one's guaranteed to produce. It's all projection.
Yeah. I said Tom Brady, though. I said Tom Brady. Do you think Tom Brady?
But we didn't know Tom Brady was going to be Tom Brady until he became Tom Brady.
Okay, well, Tom Brady to go after a few Super Bowls. Do you think Tom Brady deserves? Now, when we're talking about shares, now think of what we're talking about. If you work for Comcast, right? Comcast gives you shares. If you work for, you see, so regular people get shares in companies. They do. You know what I'm saying? If you work, it's just according on how many you got. You know what I'm saying? Right. So does Tom Brady, the face of a team? I know it's not legal because on paper they saying you can't. On paper in the NCAA, they once said a coach couldn't buy a kid a piece of pizza.
Correct.
But that's slowly changing. Right. So what I'm asking is Tom Brady after 2 Super Bowls, you think he deserves some shares? Or that's not as far-fetched if you think it is. It just doesn't happen.
Correct. And again,
right.
I think the issue is not after you've shown. These people coming in, and I'm saying these people, I'm just speaking here in general. They want it before they've done it. So they want to shares off potential, and potential means you have not done it yet. To me, like you just said, who'd you say? Comcast. But guess what? In your orientation at Comcast, they may tell you can earn share, but you ain't getting them. You got to prove your worth. And so why in the world would Ice Cube even go with that deal? As good as Caitlin Clark is in women's college basketball, would that translate to basically an all-male league, ex in NBA players, and they not getting shares? Man, look here, dog. I'm finna slap every ball she throw up there. I'm finna, man, look here.
Right. No, but I think, like, I'm glad he said it, bro. Because the question is, until y'all in the comment section, we've seen great players come out of the NCAA basketball, college football. Why all of a sudden it's like, hey, if I ask the owner for more money, and I can put equity in the company. And she may be somebody that comes off the bench, like a spectacle. But why all of a sudden it's clear what you can ask for? Why in this scenario?
Because I think it's in this case, she's the big bank and he's the little bank. I mean, Ice Cube in the big three is the little bank. I think he's looking at it that Ice Cube and the big three need her, not that she needs Ice Cube and the big three.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? I think he's believing that that Ice Cube is a sinking ship and she's the plug to keep it afloat. So you will pay any cost to keep your boat afloat in order to get in there. But guess what? You could pay that cost so large that it's more expensive than letting the boat just sink. You bankrupt the league. 60 to 75 million? And then he's talking about take that to another company? Come on, man. What is this dude? Where the hell he get this from, dog? You know what, bro?
What's up?
Straight up, man.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Come right out of a comic book, dog.
Straight out of a comic book.
And the funny thing is, he's the same dude that don't want to give her flowers and say she's not great. She's not ready yet. She's not good. He didn't say she's not good. She's not at the pinnacle and this, that, and the third. But he's the same one going to give leverage or say this
right
about Ice Cube. Why don't she say that about the WNBA? Why don't she say? Why didn't he say whatever team drafts you? Because I don't know if they have that clause in their deal. Right. Whatever team drafts you, you get paid X amount in revenue share in the WNBA. Come on, man, get this clown out of here, man. What y'all thinking of that? Am I nuts in this deal or what?
No, it's kind of weird that all of a sudden, though, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we smart. The athletes can ask for money now. The athletes can ask for more. It's kind of weird, bro.
Like you said, you can ask for whatever. You ain't going to get it. You can ask for whatever you want. When it comes to digging into these people's pockets, it's not going to happen. They'll give you chump change, but they're not going to. Come on, man. You're not going to, as a player, until you prove yourself to a certain level, you're not getting a seat at the table. You can sit over there at the kitty Thanksgiving table, that card table that Big Mama set up where you can sit at, but you ain't sitting at the dining room table with that foolishness. And then 5 million, here's my thing. You're talking about former NBA players who are great within their own right. People like Allen Iverson have played in this league.
Right.
And I'm not pocket watching, but I know Allen Iverson like, hold up, cuz. You finna give her 5 million, and I'm the answer. I am artificial intelligence before AI became a thing. Ain't gonna happen. And second is, I don't know if Ice Cube and that company can withstand that. I don't know if they can take that. See, a lot of people don't realize the business that goes behind it. All of the hotels those players stay in, they don't pay for that. The travel, they probably get a per diem, a food voucher. The stadiums, they got to rent those arenas. They don't own those arenas they playing in. The security, the police that they have to have there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes into that financially, and we're just looking at player salaries, but we're not looking at what comes in versus what goes out. Nah, man.
You ain't going for it, though?
She ain't that good, dog, in that sense. And I'm not trying to knock her. If you were talking about creating another women's league, and we can have that discussion, but I'm not here to knock it. We're talking about having the only female player in an all male former professional basketball league. Nah, dog. Nah, dog.
You going for it?
No, sir. No, sir.
For a second, because I was trying to find.
That's a Jerry Heller deal.
I think the big three is generating some real money, Hayes. I think in 2019 they said they were going to turn over. They was about to turn over to be profitable. That was 6 years ago.
Okay. And then COVID happened.
I think I'm gonna find it for 2020. The league opened up and decentralized system fans time. Those interested have 2 ownership compromises. 25 fire price, 25,000 a team. I've been seeing some crazy numbers, bro, but I ain't gonna say them until I think he's generating money. I think he slowly did it the right way, and the money comes from the viewership. Think about social media and sponsorships, right? So if you get on CBS pays a lot of money for programming, bro. Like these TV companies pay a lot of money for programming.
Okay.
He's in bed with a lot of them. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna find out how much he generated last year, bro.
Okay. I'm not disputing what you're saying at all.
I don't think she's the big fish at all. That's why he's able to offer her $5 million. I think his little league quietly is making some money.
Okay. But still, what do you think she's worth? Do you think that she's worth? Forget the money, like we always talk about. Forget the money. Do you think she's worth revenue sharing?
No. No, I don't think she's worth revenue sharing. I think a top 5 draft pick in the league in college basketball could sit down and probably have that conversation for the first time. He'll be Travis Hunter going to HBCU, right?
That's fair.
I think Ice Cube could sit down with him. We'll sit down with who went first last year, like a LaMelo Ball or somebody who's going to be top 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they come into the big league and they got a bunch of followers and they bring in this huge fan base. I think somebody like that, the first one that takes that leap, I think Ice Cube will crown him.
All right, here we go real quick. Reggie said this. I'll take it. He says, I just checked. Each player makes $10K per game, $100,000 per season. They only play a max of 12 games, which includes playoffs. So 100,000. How many players are in the league? How many teams? How many players? I don't know. But bro, that's peanuts compared to what 7.5 a year. Man, matter of fact, mother, stop that one more time, dog.
This is what I think, bro. I think we're still talking about it. It's 5 days later, Hayes. And if she was to come, she's bringing 1.5, 2 million followers. That's just on Instagram with her. She's bringing those eyes with her, right?
Yeah.
And I believe, think of it's fix your face, dog. Think about what these sponsors. Think about what these sponsors, because think about what these sponsors are playing. People with just followers. Think about it now. Let's think about it. The ones that just have millions of followers. Sponsors are paying big money. She has millions of followers and she has a skill. Like you're physically going to watch her do something, even though it's going to be hard for her. So she's bringing, she and Angel Reese and these girls, they're going to help the WNBA, bro. That's what people have to understand. They're going to help push the WNBA because of who they are.
Okay, here's what I'll say. There's always the new car smell.
Uh-huh.
Right? Soon as the new car smell leaves out your car, you stop by McDonald's and you start eating French fries in the car. Right?
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right.
Initially, when she laces up the shoes and she goes on the court, yes. Right? But eventually, if those guys play to the caliber of that they can play at, that's going to decline rapidly. Because nobody want to see them getting a 3-point shot slapped across the doggone thing over and over and over. You got to remember, she's a 6-footer. And I don't want to sound sexist, but I'm calling it. It's just like Muggsy Bogues or whatever. She's a 6-foot 3-point perimeter shooter in my account. She can score. She can play. And you're going against guys that's 6'4" just by height. So imagine when they stick their hand up. Might be 7-footers. So initially, yes. But I don't think in business, I don't think you will get back your investment of 7.5 if you. And I'm only basing this off of what Jay Will said, not the 5 million cube offer. I'm talking about what Jay Will talked about, because that's what this show's about. Basically, 21 guaranteed revenue share. Yeah, out his damn mind, bro.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she'll have a tough time trying to defend those guys. But I really do think that she will get that 3-point shot off. No different than a guy like you've seen guys in the NBA that wasn't athletic, right? But they could shoot the hell out the rock, right? And they come off a screen and they do what they do, right? You've seen them short guys, like you've seen them,
but there's a couple of
light green guys. You've seen them.
There's two, but there's two big factors. One, whole court. Two, one is whole court. Two, it's 5-on-5.
3-on-3, that ball bounces everywhere. There's only 6 people on the court, so a lot of times that ball bounces. It bounces to a dude. You know what I'm saying? They got a 4-point shot. Like it bounces to a dude, and he'll stand at the 3-point line wide open. She'll get her shot off. I think she's better. She's better than than y'all think she is. But she won't be able to defend. Yeah, she won't be able to defend, and that'll be a travesty.
My thing is this. I'm not saying she's not good. Yeah, but I'm not saying she's not. Yeah, listen, I'm not saying she's not good, but it's like somebody said, who just said it in here, the format. Somebody just said it. Unless there's another female on each team, and it's like by rule, you got to have the one lady on each team as long as they have a lady on the court.
No.
Bro.
She's too good for that. No.
Street, stop.
No, she's too good for that. No, bro, don't do that to her.
Stop. Street.
Dog,
I'm
listen,
telling
the dude guarding her will have to stay with her at all times. Come on, Hayes. Now you know basketball my first sport. If he
I know.
blinks, a 4-pointer is going up. He would have to face guard her at all times because if he blinks, a 4-pointer is going up. And did you watch her last night? She was 50%. She hit 9 threes. And these are like off the dribble threes. She ain't just standing in the corner. Dog, shooting is shooting. Period.
Street, stop, dog. I love you, dog. Don't do this to me. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do it, Street.
You
stop.
you don't think what?
No, dog.
Huh?
No. Street, stop. Street.
Let's see if we can find some video of Caitlin Clark playing with guys.
Hold up, forget that. But that's just it. She ain't playing with just guys. She playing with NBA dudes.
Old NBA dudes. They get it straight now.
They ain't 70.
They ain't working out.
Street. They not 70 years old. Now I might go with you if you saying she out there playing with Bill Russell.
Some of them up there in age, though. You didn't see Angel Reese beat her boyfriend in 1-on-1?
He sucks.
Yeah. Let me see, man. We're gonna see if we can find some video of her playing with men, dog. What the dude said?
Streeter.
What's up?
Come on. I'm trying not to go to like. Okay, hold up. And y'all know I'm a basketball expert. I'm the only guy that never watches basketball can tell you all about it. Listen.
Right. Exactly.
Listen, guys. Listen, guys. Come on, man. We're talking about, all right.
What they saying in the comments section? What's the chat saying?
That's a good name for her. The Killer 3.
What the chat saying?
Hold up. The Killer Threes. Listen to this. Listen to what you about to just say. What? Franklin Session, 6'2". Dante Green, 6'11". Josh Powell, 6'9". Dominique Johnson, 6'4". Javier Carter, 6'8". And the head coach is Charles Oakley. Bro, what are we talking about?
There's some big dudes.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. How about the tri-state?
Like Joshua, look what Joshua just said. Y'all gonna act like y'all ain't have a
Jason
stud in the
Richardson,
hoop.
6'6". Justin Dentman. Huh? I didn't hear you.
Look what Josh just said. Y'all gonna act like y'all ain't have a stud in the hood who could hoop with the bros. Joshua, tell me, dudes, when you're that good, right?
Yes. But the problem is, the reason we playing in the hood, because we ain't NBA caliber. We ain't talking about we ain't talking about white men can't jump where she go from park to park and she just playing dudes in the hood for money. I get it. We're talking about no, but hear what I'm saying.
No, somebody's saying no. We're not saying she's better than ex-NBA stars. What I'm saying is that she will get shots off guarding the guys, right? So they would have to go like a zone, a 3-man zone. But you leave her open, and she gonna kill you, just like any other shooter that couldn't get to the basket, was short. He couldn't really guard nobody. Any other shooter that was in the NBA, we done seen him plenty of times. So
Street, hear me out. Okay, I'm gonna pick a team up here. I'm looking at their rosters right now. Let's pick Three's Company, huh? Jack the Ripper. You know his name? No, Jack something. Mario Chalmers, 6'2". Michael Beasley, 6'9". Damn, I didn't know he was that big. Brandon Rush, 6'6". Hollis Thompson, 6'7". Tony Allen, they don't have him up there. Julian, they don't have his stuff. Julian Wright, 6'8". So even if she's a shooter, On the flip side, and it ain't like football where she come off the field because she just on offense and then she go back on defense. Like, you know what I mean? I get that.
Right.
Who do you think she could play with Mario Chalmers? He the shortest on her, the 6'2". Do you think he could play guard? She could play guard?
No. I think they would have to go zone, right? But I think on offense, he can't blink. Like, he cannot leave her a second open or she gonna hit 4 in your face. And that, dog, there's no defense behind that. So here we go. This is the big girl, big WNBA girl. Look at that. Now, watch what you're doing to men, dog. Now she's a big girl, okay? But you seem to think that.
Man, he gave up on that. Man, I'd have boxed her big ass out. He just trying to rub on her leg later. You stop it, Street. Look at it. They like her. That's all. He blocked that. Look at that. Go back. Rewind. Rewind. Select.
Now you're gonna go crazy because he got a block. You did not go crazy because of the basket. He gets a block and you go crazy. You see how Hayes is, boy? He's an old front running motherfucker, ain't he? He's got it. Look, it's a block. It's a block. Let's see if we can find some more women playing with girls.
But can I say this? And oh my God, I know I'm gonna get in trouble. Shout out to the ladies in the building. Her moves will look rudimentary, dog.
Yeah, they're not as fast, but I mean, all it has to be is technique. You know what I'm saying? And she get to the basket. You saw her get to the basket, right? They're not as athletic. You feel me?
You stop it.
What's up?
You stop it, and I mean right this minute.
Dog, were you trying to tell me she won't get that quick shot off?
Even if she does, she's not going to get enough of them to make a difference. Even if she goes in there, let's just say she goes in there and hits 8 3-pointers. That's 24 points. What do you think they're doing on the opposite end when it comes? No, but here's what I'm saying. What do you think they're doing on the opposite end on offense?
They can go zone. They go zone, and now they're playing a zone, like a triangle zone in the 3-man game. I don't know if it's legal in the league, but this is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying right here. Even with somebody on you, a good women's basketball player can get a shot off. That's what I'm saying. And she is one of the best shooters in the world right now. That's all I'm saying.
Who's that right now? He's not even contesting that, dog.
He's not contesting it because he's good. She's gonna run past him if he let her. The same thing with men. It's the same thing.
Look at that. Blew right past her. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dog. Blew her doors off. Hold on, watch this.
Dog,
look at that.
She would have trouble playing man, Hayes. That's why they would have to go zone. What part are you not understanding?
But still
she
in
would
zone.
Have trouble playing man. No, in zone, you just ask them to your zone.
The street, even in zone.
They put it at
okay,
the top of the zone.
So you gonna tell me she gonna stop a 3-point shooter? She gonna stop the 6'8" dude that can shoot threes? The 6'5" dude that can shoot threes? No.
How tall is she?
She's 6 foot. That's what they got her listed as.
Huh?
So she might be 5. Huh? She's listed as 6 foot. So she might be 5'11" and a half. But let's just say she's 6 foot.
They would have to put her at the top of the zone, and then that would entice whoever's up there to shoot a shot. But all she has to do is be in his face, harass him as he dribble the ball. Like, he got to dribble the ball. The ball has to go from the ground to up. It's like any other short dude trying to guard Dirk Nowitzki, bro.
But there's no short dudes in this. Bro, there's no
guards.
Short dudes in this league. The shortest dude I see.
You see guards guarding Kevin Durant all the time. He's 6'11". It's the same concept.
And he killing them.
Not always.
And he killing them. Bro, the smallest dude I see on these teams, Joe Johnson, 6'7". Jeremy Pargo, he's 6'2". Damian Wilkins, 6'6". Mo Charlo, 6'7". Larry Sanders, 6'11". Jamario Moon, 6'8". The head coach is Lisa Leslie. Come on, dog. What are we talking about?
Shout out to Rich. Rich said, how does this help the WNBA get better? I don't know where that question coming from, Rich, but Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark will help the WNBA because of their star power.
I agree with that. Now you talking my language.
Oh, but being short ain't got nothing to do with it, dog. Kevin Durant is 6'11", dog. Like, some of the dudes that guard him is 6'4".
And he's killing them. That's my point.
He don't kill them just because he's 6'11". No.
What I'm saying, he gets shots off. Remember, I'm a guy that don't watch the game, and I know these things. He gets shots off because he's 6'11". Because when he does his travel move, right? When he does his travel move of step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm not where I want to be, 6, 7, and then shoot. Bro, he can get the ball off because he has the extension. Caitlin Clark at 6 foot.
How big was Spud Webb? How big was Muggsy Bogues? How big was Nate Robinson?
You really gonna do this to me, dog? You really gonna make me talk trash about these guys?
How big? Spud Webb, 5'9". Nate Robinson, 5'9". Now the
game was different. Thank you. We're trying to make the exception the rule first. Second is the game was different, right?
Nate Robinson wasn't that long ago.
How long did he play in the league?
Oh, for a long time.
I don't know because I'm the only guy that watch it and don't know nothing.
Okay, there's short guys out there now. Let's see who's the shortest NBA guy. Let's see.
Now, if you come up here and say that she'll have, the man beating on the shorty down there. Hey, stop it down there, man. What you doing, man? Beating on the little kids doing there, man. We don't play them kind of games around here, man. But anyway.
Who's the shortest NBA guy in the league today?
All right, let me flip it. What college player is coming out right now? What's the top college player coming out right now?
Isaiah Thomas in the league. He's 5'9". Is it still the 5'9" dude in the league right now? Isaiah Thomas.
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Thomas nearly averaged 30 points per game. Okay. And then at 5'9".
Yeah, but he's probably
you got a 5'8" dude for the Raptors. You got a 5'9" dude for Jacob. You got a 5'11", 5'11", 5'11". Yeah, it's like 6 of them between 5'8" and 5'11".
And they're probably very quick. Caitlin Clark is not. She's quick compared to what we see. She's quick compared to what we see versus when she plays against in the women's league. But Streeter, stop it. I'm looking at the aliens, bro. The aliens 6'3", 6'9", 6'5", 6'7", 6'6", 6'7", and hell, the Rick Mahone, the head coach, 6'10". Jesus Christ.
You say Rick Mahone 6'10"?
Yeah, what it said on here. The triplets. Everything, everything got a 3 in it. Like it's, come on, man, this is crazy, bro.
So what? You
was
asking about the top guys coming out in the league? You got Nikola Topic.
Give me a guy.
You got Alexandra Sarr. What you? Mm-hmm.
No, I'm asking who do you think is the number 1 draft pick coming out right now?
No, it's coming out of college right now. Risacher. Well, he's from France. All the top guys coming from across the country. Okay, out of UConn, you got Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle out of UConn.
Okay. Uh-oh. Did my thing go dead? Can you hear me? I think my screen went dead. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm just asking, who is the top dude? I need to know that the guy from UConn. What's his name? Stephon what?
Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle.
Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle right now is 6'6", 215, coming out of Newton High School, goes to UConn. Imagine him going to the WNBA today. What would he be? That's the equivalent. If you just flip the role, she's going to the big three as the number one female player coming out. He's going to the WNBA as the number one male player coming out. What do you think he'll do in the WNBA?
Dominate the league.
Dominate the league.
Yeah.
And that's one. He's only one guy.
Yeah, he'll dominate the league.
Do you think his team will go to the championship, the NBA final or the WNBA finals?
Yeah, they'll have a high chance.
Thank you. And he's one guy playing against four other ladies.
Right.
Do you think this one lady can come in and play against all these guys and be truly effective? I'm just asking. I don't think so.
I think she could be effective as any other guy that comes off the bench that does one thing, two things. She'll have a hard time on defense, but I'm sure they will play her sparingly, and it just would be. I'm sure they would play her sparingly.
No, after $7.5 million, you ain't playing me sparingly. I'm gonna ride you till the wheels fall off.
Nah, you gonna lose too. She'll be a liability out there, but she gonna put that shot up.
So what you trying to say? They have to use her like they did Steve Kerr, just bring off the bench to shoot the three?
I'm saying she outshoots. She probably outshoots one of those guys those top 5 guys that's coming out the league, right? That we talking about. She probably shoots this 50% from the 3-point line, bro.
I know, and you're 50% against women. I get it. And I don't want to sound like this sexist dude. But for all that's in the chat, or even yourself, it is proven. I'm not saying that men are smarter. We're talking about physical capabilities. Now, we're talking about Caitlin Clark playing around the world or playing horse. I'll take my stuff with Caitlin Clark. Right? If we talking about just a shooting contest, a 3-point contest, I don't have an issue whatsoever. But we're talking about the game of basketball.
No.
Can't
For the people that just getting in here, what we're talking about is Jason Williams. So I know some of y'all, there's 200 people in here, man. Hit the like button for it. Let's see if we can get this up here one more time. Hey, Jay Williams came out and said Caitlin Clark should ask for a lot of and some ownership from Ice Cube.
How about you give me 7?
I don't know what that's so low, dog. I don't know.
Caitlin Clark should take that $5 million from Ice Cube and play in the big 3. No. Now that it's got imposed publicly and said, "Oh, you're willing to give me 5? How about you give me 7.5? And how about you give me rev share of the league, and then I'll come play for 3 years. I'll sign a 3-year contract. Let me get my $21 million guaranteed, and then give me a portion of whatever that TV deal is that you signed, and maybe I can walk away making a cool $60-75 million, and then I'll bring all that marketability back to the WNBA, and then you'll increase the sports rights again for the WNBA because now I've arrived." That's what Caitlin Clark should do.
So basically, for people who just getting in here, it all started. We started a conversation from Jay Will saying, "Nah, Caitlin Clark should ask for more money. She should ask for ownership. She should level up and walk away with $67 million." And the conversation me and Hayes having is that maybe it's time for athletes to start asking for ownership. Since Jay Will all of a sudden seems to be so smart, and And
Yeah.
I don't know why the light bulb just went off. But it went off. And now it's like, well, after with value should ask for ownership, more money. Well, maybe it's time.
I don't see from the owner's perspective, I don't see them giving that leverage up. I don't see them giving that leverage up. And then the second is minority shares. And you tell me you do the stock market thing, so you probably have a better understanding than I. So I'm speaking truly as an expert layman. When we think about Gloria Estefan and Venus, I think it's Serena Williams, these minority owners, not race minority, but small percentage minority owners of a franchise. First of all, they have no say-so because they're minority owners, right? Two, a lot of that, in my opinion, the minority ownership is due for publicity, right? When you see Usher has minority ownership or this person to get a certain demographic and population to come to the games. I get it. My question is, Street, at the end of the day, I would rather pay you in cash than pay you in my shares. That's just how I feel about it as an owner. But maybe I'm wrong as the day is long. But I don't know. You tell me.
No, of course. I think when you start doing business like that, that's a different beast you open up. If you could just pay people cash, right? Yeah, I mean, you're getting off scot free. When somebody start asking for ownership because they know their worth, that's a different. You got to figure out that's a different thing. So when you say I would rather pay cash, of course you would rather pay cash. That's like you saying, that's employees. The employees get paid cash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when you start talking about ownership, that's a different level. That's a different level of somebody sitting at the table. So it's not like a rather thing. Why do you think they give them a lot of sums of money? Because the ownership brings them buku money. That's how they're able to pay out large sums of money.
Correct. Reggie for the $2 says, open up the phone lines. Guys, if we do that, we'll be here forever, man. I want to, I got the show at 8:30 here tonight. So I got to get ready to run and get up out of here.
Okay, this is a good question right here. What you think about that question right there?
J Dub in the building. Just ask Street if he was an owner of a business that's doing decent, I guess, and fighting battles with the competition, would he make the investment / risk of an unknown? I think you're asinine if you give up ownership. I don't care if it's a half percent to somebody who hasn't done it yet. Damn that. Because once you open that Pandora's box, it's never closed. But go ahead.
I think we have to visit, what is Ice Cube trying to accomplish here, bro? That's the question. Like that's what we really think about. What is he trying to accomplish to where he sees he would offer this girl publicly? I don't know how many times it is. 50 times what the guys are getting paid there now. I don't know, some crazy number like that. You know what I'm saying? What is he trying? What does he see?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think it was a bullcrap thing.
Maybe he went to CBS. Maybe he went to CBS and said, "Hey, listen, if we steal the WNBA #1 player and bring her here, like, what is that worth to y'all? Like, what is it worth to the station? They're the ones with all the money, and who knows what they said." Because all they want is
I personally think it was. Yeah, I'll say this, Street. I personally think it was a throw it against the wall offer. It's probably riddled with a bunch of bull crap that she would never accept. Because you also got to remember, when you throw offers out there and somebody may accept it, now you're stuck. But I don't think that he was serious. I think it was publicity. I just calling it what it is. I'm not saying it's a bad business move. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is I believe it was one of those things you throw out there publicly, you get a buzz going. I don't know when the season starts. Is it coming up or whatever? I can't do it.
You can't do it, dog.
So for here's what it is. I'll read this. Mensjournal.com. I don't know if that's a reputable site, but on March 29th, Clark spoke to reporters about Cube's recent $5 million offer to join his Big Three basketball league. According to TMZ, she confessed she knew nothing about the deal behind the scenes and admitted she learned about it at the same exact time you all did. She explained that she doesn't have a hands-on role in those types of negotiation. And because she's busy with March Madness at the moment, it is not exactly top of her mind. Quote, I honestly don't talk about those things with really anybody, Clark said. I have other people that deal with it. She got a team. They haven't said a word to me about it, and my main focus is on this team and helping us find a way to beat Colorado and hopefully win another one after that. So her response was, I heard nothing about it. I hate to say this, even though it is a political PC answer. I believe that.
You believe that?
For some reason, I believe like, what? I just offer what? I do. I believe now I will say this. I believe that she knows that the Big Three had interest. Like, hey, the Big Three is interested in offering you, and they may be talking about a certain amount of money. But I think the number came out because they didn't want it to get leaked. The number came out in front of everybody. That's how I'm looking at the street. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, they probably got word that, hey, Ice Cube want to talk to you. He's looking to offer some real big money, yada, yada, yada. They probably didn't give a number just to spark her interest.
I think it had a lot to do with marketing. I think it had a lot to do with marketing. I mean, it did what it did. It definitely did what it did. It brought a lot of. I see it's everywhere. Like when you Google Ice Cube, Big Three League. I mean, it's all over the internet. And remember, so it brought a lot of free marketing went into that. He got a lot of publicity, a lot of marketing of it. I don't think he offered it if he's not willing to give it to her though.
I don't think it's simple as 5 million. I think it's all type of stuff. See, we just hear the 5 million, but it's gonna have to be X amount of appearances, this, that. I think it's riddled with so much stuff that it's almost not worth. Like, I'm telling you, it's riddled with so many things. We just heard. Remember, we didn't hear the conditions. We just heard 5 million.
Well, she finna be the face. She finna be the face of the WNBA with 200, making 200,000. That's a huge machine. They're gonna try to they're gonna do the same thing. Dog and Pony show with her. Same thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not, you're not wrong. I just believe too that some people, as we talked before, there are some people that look at legacy more than money. I don't know her situation financially. I don't know her family situation, but we do know that she's got around $3 million in NIL deal, so she's not broke. I don't know if her legacy has priority over her money.
Right.
For some people, 5 million, I'm on my way. I told you I would do it, but pay my money up front.
Breaking news: Bronny James just jumped in the transfer portal. Where is he going? Ohio State?
I don't know, dog. Them rich people problems, man. Coach got a show to do. I don't know. I really don't know.
Man,
I don't
that's
know.
a college kid in the transfer portal. All you can think about is their money.
Why you think he leaving? Why you think he leaving?
Maybe Ohio State. I don't know.
No, you tell me. Why would he leave?
Somebody said Miami. Uh-oh.
Hold up. His daddy, of course, we know is super rich. He's in LA. His son is in LA. You tell me, why would he be leaving?
Maybe the coach finna get fired. I don't know.
I don't know either, dog. I really want to think about money. I was just trying to say, I'm finna get up out of here and go do this. But
when you were 19, you ain't want to be around your daddy. you ain't want to be with your daddy.
Oh, P. Will Yacht Show says that UCF coach left. So I mean, dog, how do you leave Bronny James? I mean, you about to get fired.
There you go.
No, I get it, bro. I just said that, man, but I don't know, man. At the end of the day, Street.
They say he just got fired.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's that time of year. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. The coach get fired. I don't know.
What that is, man? That's coaching Christmas carols. What is that, man?
Oh, that used to be a joke in the coaching office. You know, everybody get fired around Christmas. College, well, this football coaches. Hey, 'tis the season to be jolly. Coach get fired. Fa la 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 la. Everybody moving, bro. Everybody moving around Christmas. Think about it, when coaches get fired, starting in November. Huh?
That's dirty.
No, November to January. Happy New Year. Now pack your stuff and go. Yeah, man. Well, let's wrap this up, dog, because I got to get this other show going. Say coaches get fired for bonuses. Reggie, I'm sorry we couldn't open the phone line, man, because if not, we would have been on here and it would have ran to the other show. I got to get stuff, but you could definitely call in. We could talk about it. We might do one. How about that, Street? We might do that tomorrow. It is slow season. Why don't we open up the phone lines tomorrow? What you think? For an hour and just let people ask questions. Think that's a good idea? Or should
Let's go. Reggie always asks.
Let's do that. Tomorrow, we want to talk to the people. Whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever, we'll do that. We have a little quick intro, and we'll open it up for an hour and just let people just chop it up, call in, ask questions, and so forth. That'll work. We haven't done one of those yet because we try to keep it to the hour mark. But you got to stay to your 2 minutes, dog. You got to stay to your 2 minutes.
All right? What? That's the limit I'm talking?
I just give them 2 minutes, to get out what you got to get out. Yeah. All right, Street, what's your I don't see how?
I don't see how. Coach Ryan Day out here taking shots at Jim Harbaugh, dog.
Damn. What happened?
Set a photo shot. Ryan Day on new running back coach Carlos Loughlin. Like some of us in the profession, he came up not in the football family, but grew up and kind of had to figure it out on his own. Appears Ryan Day set a shot at Jim Harbaugh, who said he trending because of this now.
But what is that? I'm trying to. I mean, I understand what he's saying about Jim Harbaugh growing up in the football family.
Right. Growing up in the family, you got the relationships. You're going to get into coaching. You know how hard it is getting coaching. Hey, you talk about it all the time.
I know, but hell, there's a bunch of them out there. The Stranahan, the Mike Strahan.
That's what he's saying. He's saying. So he tipped his hat to the ones who got it out the mud and didn't just get my uncle, my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get the easy way.
I get it, dog. Listen, I lost out to a job.
Talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I lost a job to a dude that was a sideline reporter. Bruh. The dude was a sideline reporter, dog. And I'm like, damn, that's how we doing it? He had the right last name, cuz. But I'll leave it there. Anyway, I don't see how we in Dublin, Ireland, and we ain't drinking a pint. That's how I see. I don't see how.
Drinking a pint. Drinking a pint. That's how they look like New Orleans.
That thing, yeah. The street a little cleaner though. I got to be honest. The street just a little bit cleaner, boy.
Man, New Orleans felt like a porta potty, man.
Man, it smelled like one too, man. I went in the summer, and that all that throw up
Man,
on the sidewalk. Ugh,
that's New Orleans is a racket, man.
it is, man.
They ain't smell like a porta potty. Let's get up out of here, dog. Shout out to Bitcoin, 65,000. You lost a bunch of money today, Hayes.
Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check my is out. Let me check my Bitcoin is out. Let me see what I'm down to right now. Street.
What you looking crazy for, man?
What you mean what I'm looking for? Because these numbers looking crazy.
Yeah, it's time to buy more. It come on. What man say? It come on down, giving you a chance to buy more. You can't buy when it's high.
Jesus, help me, Lord. I'm down $8.
If you was investing in houses, right, and the market goes down,
I'm down 30. I'm down $33. But go ahead. I'm listening.
If you invested in houses, right, if you're a house investor, and the market goes down, right, what you gonna do?
Can I say something? I've been.
It's time to buy.
I know, but you know what's something I've been meaning to say to you? Because I remember we were talking about homes, and you were talking about homes not invest. It's very rare. I don't hardly ever see homes go down.
No.
Once the bar goes up, it very. I mean, we're talking about minimal 1,000 here. We ain't talking about a $200,000 house going for 100,000, unless it's wrecked. But I'm talking about. Let's say you got.
But they had that. You remember they had a couple years ago when a lot of people, the market crashed and the homes went down, right?
But that was due to the lending practices. But I'm talking about the value of homes. I mean, they flutter here and there, but we ain't talking about a $400,000 home will never be 130,000. Never be. I mean, I'm talking about in great condition for 430. It won't drop to 430.
Right.
Yeah. Like once it goes up, it's like this. Once I hit it up and hit it up and hit it up, it never goes down. Very rare. I mean, small, but that's not down to me.
Right. But what we were talking about was people who buy a home to live in and then call it an investment. That's what we were talking about.
Correct.
Correct. It's not. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. Like buying for an investment home to get the rental. You know what I'm saying? But people think when they buy their home, oh, I bought a home in this investment. Well, it's not a great investment. It's a sound one, I guess. It's you know what I'm saying? You ain't paying rent, but it's not a great investment. But if you're buying it for a rental property, now you're getting that equity and you're getting that rental payment every month.
I still just I hear where you're coming from. I still do, because even though you're putting money into it, you're paying insurance, you're putting a roof on it.
Most of the people put a bunch of money up front. They put a bunch of money up front. Most people, 10% or something like that.
20% for the PMI and stuff. But what I'm saying is, I get that. However, the reason I still say it's a good investment, it's a long-term play now. And I'm not talking about 30-year mortgages and so forth, but I'm just talking about you're still earning equity. And the reason I say that, and not to get too deep into this, you can also take out that money, reuse it, put it back. Like it's a.
How long did it take you to get equity in your house? A couple of years, right?
Yeah, because the market goes up. So right now, what I paid for where I am to what I paid and where I am now is probably a 75% increase. I'll put it like that.
What you paid for? What you now?
What I paid for, what I paid for, and what is valued at today is about 75% increase on top of what I paid.
How long you had it?
21. Since 21.
How long you had
since
it?
21. Since 21.
Since 21.
3 years.
And it's up. And it's up 75%. That's damn good.
Oh, because the market goes up, yeah. But but the reason I say it's just because it bought at the right time, right? But this will never go back down 75%. That's what I'm saying. I don't see it ever doing that.
No, it's not. So now you have the equity in the house. Now I just think when people buy a house, they should buy it at a good price. If you buy it at a good price now, that's a different thing. a foreclosure, somebody trying to sell, what's it called? The sellers who got to move out of town. Their grandma died, and they real high. You know what I'm
The
saying?
estate sales and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it called? They're
Estate sale.
No. Like a person that's very motivated, a motivated seller. Like they gotta sell. We just had a divorce. We gotta sell a house, man. Get this house. I don't give a fuck as long as she don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah.
Right.
Good sales and all that. Yeah, I hear you, Reggie.
Right. Right.
No, yeah, but like I'll say, even if you think about over time, right? You put a roof on at some point, right? Within, let's say you stay there 30 years, you put a roof on at least once at some point in that 30-year window. You've done little upgrades here and there. You maybe changed the marble countertops from Formica to marble. You went from tile to wood floors. However, all of that stuff still adds value to your home to increase it. It's almost like taxes, right? What you pay out in taxes is kind of what you think you're getting back. It increases the value. So you kind of break even on that sense, but the equity in it is still, I still think, now you can lose yourself if you're in the wrong area. You go out there and over invest. Like it's a house I was looking at. Bro, he in the hood of hoods. Dude done went and put marble on the floor, granite countertops, marble shower, like the top of the line, everything. You're never going to get that out of the area in which you're in. So that is a bad investment because he overdid it. You get where I'm coming from?
Right. I would.
That's where you mess up. Now that's where you mess up.
If I had equity just sitting in my house, if I had $200,000 equity just sitting in my, I would take $100,000 out and put it in Bitcoin. I really would.
Yeah, because you believe in it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you believe.
Right. Because it's just like sitting in the house. I mean, it's like a piggy bank. Like Rich just said. Shout out to Rich. It's a house like a piggy bank.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And you look at yourself and you say to yourself, you know what, bro? You know, it's a long play. I guess, like you say, even with Bitcoin, right? You're not saying to make money today, tomorrow. It's a 10-year deal, a 15-year, whatever. You know?
Yeah.
And so,
but that's the problem. 2024 is the year you can make a bunch of money with Bitcoin because it's a halving. It's the year that it's halving. Y'all just go Google Bitcoin halving. Every 4 years, there's a Bitcoin halving where the supply of Bitcoin goes down and the value of it goes up. Go look at the chart. I can show y'all next show. Every 4 years, Bitcoin triples, quadruples in that year. And it happens in April. So where we at? We're in April, right? Now, I can't do nothing but talk about this stuff. That's all I can do.
Bro. I get it. But one thing I know that's always stood the test of time, can't be real estate. I just tell people all the time, you can't. I'm not saying real estate is better than Bitcoin. I'm just talking about two different categories of investing. It's solid. It very rarely lets you down.
It's
dog.
Google. It's Berkshire Hathaway. It's solid.
Yeah. Now you got to work your real estate. Don't get me wrong. Now you can't just buy a house and never go check on it. Tenants knocking holes in the wall, cement in the toilet. You know, you got to, go upside some heads a couple times. But
right
at the end of the day, every day it earns. I got to run, man. Much love, dog. We out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, man. Go check us out in about 11 minutes. Sorry. We'll be on Primetime Talk. We're going to talk about Warren Sapp joining the staff finally, officially, as well as Big George from IMG. I got to handle something with with a fan of mine. She says she ain't a fan, but old Lexus, I got to talk to Lexus a little bit about our last show. And we'll go from there, man. So with all that being said, appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on both sides of the street. This is Hayes Street. We are in Dublin, Ireland, and we'll holler at you. Peace.
Yo.